Hey everybody, welcome back to Champion Sons in our NCAA Basketball series with Central Michigan and Coach Champion. And right now we are going to have a heck of a game for y'all today as we are starting off conference play against, I wouldn't say powerhouse Kent State, but against 2-11 Kent State. So this one, it's at home, so I'm hoping it should be a blowout. Looking at the different keys to the game, I think we can capitalize on a lot of what Kent State's issues might be. Now, before we get into that, we're going to look at some of our recruits here, and you'll notice a lot of these guys are more power forwards or centers. And the first one is going to be Richard Grant. Position ranking 146, national rank 642. We're not going to get the number one guy. I understand that. But we need to get some higher guys up, or some bigger guys that I think might be a little bit more physical. And so we are working on getting these guys recruited using the points. I'm not sure if points regenerate or how we get them in all reality. But I'm cutting through these points pretty well, trying to make sure that, hey, we at least land a lot of these big guys. That's going to be one of the biggest things for us. And I think one of the most attractive things that we can do is offer, decent playing time. We're not going to get the ESPN games. Let's face it, we're not. So let's go ahead and let them know that, hey, you come to our school, you're going to get on the floor. You're going to get your opportunities to play. And that's kind of what we're looking at here as we hit up our second recruit, Anselm Ruiz, with a head coach visit. Discuss his playing time as a freshman. And we keep it pretty consistent throughout for right now. Maybe as we go, if we do get some additional points, we'll look at changing some of our strategy up. However, for the most part, we're going to be pretty consistent with guys across the board because a lot of them we have already gotten to the point where we are the number one choice for them. I just want to keep them having that desire to come to our school and really start to try to build something here, finishing off our weakest points that we're in. So we are going to do a lot of phone interviews, head coach visits, and things like that. Now that we've looked at our few recruits, let's go ahead and get ready to jump into this one against Kent State. And remember, we have it on 15-minute halves, and we will get the tip-off, and that's going to drop out to our point guard who has it at the top and just working it around the outside. We are a half-court tempo team, so I prefer to get a lot of motion going, get some guys moving. Now, Kent State's running a zone defense, so it's good for getting movement on the outside as we missed the first shot from deep. A pretty good wide-open three-pointer, just could not convert on it. But get them out open, get those open shots, and eventually they will start falling for us. Now here comes Kent State back with it as they try to drive the lane on that little screen and switch, but that one has been blocked up. And right now we have them semi-double covered as we finally go back out to our man coverage segment and keep them passing the ball around. The play clock was dipping down, and we went for the steal and being aggressive. That's going to be a big key for us. We have to be aggressive. That's one of the things that we can prevent them going on a run. Yeah, we might get these little ticky-tack fouls every now and then, but it is what it is in that note. So after that foul, Kent State does still have the ball as they are possessing it, getting it around the outside, fire up a three of their own. And that one's going to be rebounded. And here we come back the other way as our guards got the ball, just dribbling it down casually. A little too casual for my liking, in all honesty. But, hey, taking his time, working it in, and we get it down low and slam it home. First points of the game for the Chippewas. Comes on a two-handed slam right there by our center. Or is that a power forward? Right by our big man, one of our big men. 2-0 lead here, pretty quick into this one, but get it down low and the stuff. They threw it down low, tried to mimic us, and we sent it back right at them as we recover that blocked shot. And here we are now with possession of the ball once again, keeping it on the outside. Find the open shot, find the open lane, find the open pass. That's how we're trying to get this thing working, and that's going to be the most effective thing for us to get some points. Now we have it down on the side on the wing, and we bounce off a bad pass, but we recover, drive it in, and the little finger roll into the basket. That's going to give us a 4-0 lead now. So get the ball down low. That's going to have to be our strategy. And I think going forward, that's really going to be the best hope we have, because we're not the greatest shooting team in the world. So as long as we can keep some momentum by getting the ball down low, we might be able to keep things working to our favor. So here with the 4-0 lead, 12 and a half minutes remaining in the first half. They get the shot down low, and that one bounces off the back rim, and we will pull down the rebound. Not something we're really known for, but hey, Kent State's 2-11, so you know they've got their issues shooting and probably also rebounding as well. So now with the ball at the top of the key, leading 4-0, trying to find that open shot or that open lane. As we have a screen, he drops it in down low. Up it goes and in! Dropped it in, our powered forward. He's got all 6 points for us down low. Getting physical, driving to the basket, and getting the easy buckets. 6-0 lead here at Central Michigan as the Chippewas are leading Kent State, and they seem to be reeling a little bit. Now they're working the ball in a double team. Have it down low, fires it up, and that one's going to bounce off, but they get their offensive rebound, second chance points, and they drop that one in to finally get on the board here. 11 and a half minutes remaining, 6-2 here in the first half of this game. Now we get it out to the wing. Try to drive it in the middle. Nothing there. Back to the top of the key as we have it working. Trying to find someone open. Get some movement going. Drop it in down low once again. Drives to the basket, and that one's bounced off, and it should have gone in, but he bounced off the rim and just falls out, and Kent State does rebound that one, and here they come to their side of the court. 11 minutes remaining. 6-2 is the lead for the Chippewas. Kent State with possession. Drive the lane. Kick it back out. Drive it in just a little bit further. They're trying to, I think, get that free open three-point shot. They drop that one in low, and the turnaround Jay drops for him right there. A little mid-range jumper, and that's going to make it 6-4. And if you notice, Kent State has already changed out a couple guys. I'm not sure what that was all about, but I guess they're trying to keep fresh legs on the court. Now it is 6-4, so they may have something going for them on that. We still have our starting 5 on the floor. Working the ball at the top of the key. Taking our time with the clock. Fired over to the wing. Our guard passes it down low. Nowhere to go with it. Comes back across court. A dangerous pass. Driving in. He goes up with it, and that's going to bounce off the ring. Gets his own rebound, and he drops that one in. Second chance points fall for us. And now we're going to advance a little bit further here in the first half. As you see where we stand, dang near the bottom of the MAC conference. 5-10, and apparently we did accidentally simulate one game against Buffalo that we lost. So we are 0-1 technically, I guess, in the conference. But this one we are leading by 11, 17-6. 4.5 minutes remaining in the first half now. Kent State 2-11 on the season, and we are obviously seeing why. They are having big-time shooting was. Drive into the lane on that one, drop it up, and that one's going to miss as we pick up the rebound and come back the other way with it. Our point guard looking for something to happen, trying to find the open man. Out on the wing, back up to the top, sending it all around the floor. No one really getting too much movement. Need to get guys going. Driving the lane, finger rolling in. Our small forward powers that one home. And little finger roll touch drop right into the basket. And that one will extend our lead now to 13 points as it's 19-6. They come back down low again. The pressure caused them to miss that shot. We get the rebound. Here we come back. 13-point lead. Just under 4 minutes remaining in the first half. 19-6 is the score. And fired up from down deep. Our center took that shot. Not sure what in the hell he's doing firing that one up there. Need to be a lot smarter with the shot selection. 9 of 16, and the reason for that is we have gotten the ball down low, gotten the easy baskets. And that's really helped out that shooting percentage. They go for an alley-oop and completely whiff, but we touch it out of bounds. Oh, my goodness. We are idiots. We grabbed it while we were standing out of bounds. That's great. That's just lovely. They airball it, alley-oop, and we decide to give them another shot at it. Why not? Everybody gets a dang trophy here, apparently, at the Chippewa Arena. So now Kent State's maintaining possession of the ball, they have it down in the wing, trying to get something moving, and they finally rotate the ball back out to the top of the key. Working it right back into that corner where we had them trapped before. Maybe we might be able to get a little turnover right here and make something happen. as they're continuing just to hold possession, driving the lane, and a good pass and a slam by Kent State, and that makes it back to an 11-point lead, 19-8. 2.5 minutes remaining here in the first half, as we do have a big lead, but we've all seen big leads disappear. Just need to continue to shoot consistently. And how can we not drain it 3-pointers from that range? Who is this man? A young Steph Curry? I don't think so, but hey, he did make a deep three. And that extends our lead back now to 14 points here with about 2.5 minutes remaining. Down low, and this time the alley-oop does not miss. As we come closer now to the final minute of this first half, we are leading 25-12. Kent State still working around, having their own troubles, missing off that one down low. For some reason, he fell down. A little mid-range jumper right there. Now we have it about 45 seconds. Fired up the three, and that one's back off the rim. And Kent State gets the rebound. So there is about 36 seconds left in the game, 28 on the shot clock. So we will have the last shot at this point. Just got to be smart with it. Kent State down low, and we blocked that one! And we're going to recover the ball. As we have it, this is going to be at the final shot. 3 blocks so far in the first half has really helped us kind of separate ourselves out from Kent State there. As we work it around on the wing, and now we get it out back to the top of the key. 8 seconds remaining. Looking for the final shot. Who's going to be the one to take it? Our small forward has it with it. He fires it up, and that one's going to be good! Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. That one's going to move it from 13 to a 16-point lead, our biggest lead of the ball game yet, right as the first half comes to a close. And that's going to make it 28-12 at halftime. Kent State shooting a little over 20%, 32%, because we have gotten the ball down low. Our shooting percentage is really high up at 52. That's great for being under the basket. In reality, with as many of those that we took, it probably should actually be more than that. But try and make the three, as was one of our keys of the games. We are 50% shooting in that realm, so we are 3 of 6. Not saying that's good, but I mean 50% is actually a good percentage, just keeping in perspective. 3 of 6, right? So now, after that first halftime, we're going to go ahead and jump into it here in the second half as we get a turnover. A good steal, a good interception on that pass gives us possession of the ball as we have it working on our side of the court here. Keeping that shot clock moving, the time ticking away, making things work to our favor. Our point guard takes it from the wing to the top, passes it back around. Here we are on the other side. Fake shot, drives the basket, lays it up, and that one's going to be missed and rebounded by Kent State. And the lead is 32-12 at this time. 12.5 minutes remaining in the second half. This one, and we're almost to that back up the bus kind of moments. Pack it up, pack it in. This one's almost done as they fire up a three, and that one's going to be missed. I think we are going to need a couple good solid shots and a little bit further separation before we can truly call it a pack up the bus kind of moment. So now with possession again, 12 minutes remaining in the ball game. We have it out on the wing with their small forward, passing it back around to our point guard. He's got it near the top, finds an open spot for a three and bounces off the back rim. A good shot opportunity. Probably could have been a little bit more open though. However, it just barely misses and Kent State gets the rebound. So now they have it working at the top, passing it down low. As we go for a shot block for some unknown reason. I guess he just wanted to get some jumping in, and they fire that one up, and the practice jumping has paid off. He gets the rebound, and that's going to give us coming back the other way here. 11.5 minutes remaining here in the second half. So now we're just keeping that ball working around, making sure we're getting the good shots, making sure we're making things happen, finding those lanes, and a little hook, and that one's going to miss. Too quick on that shot. We need to take our time a little bit better. We do have 8 assists on the game. We are leading Kent State by 5. But 12 points coming in the paint. That is big for us. 12 points in the paint, which means without those 12, we would be at 20, so it would be a lot closer every game. And that really has helped us separate it out as Kent State works it down low and they drop that one in. 14 to 32, 18-point lead now. And we are just trying to get a bucket. This lead can disappear. It's been just over 2.5 minutes since we got our last basket here. And Kent State in their zone is now pressuring us. Working to the outside. Fire it up, and that one's in. Nothing but net. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. What a sweet stroke that was. As that's going to be a big-time three-pointer and give us a 21-point lead again. As we are still here, 10 minutes remaining in the second half. 35 to 14 as we intercept that pass. And now we're going to bring it back the other way. Driving it into the lane. He goes up for it, and that one's going to just miss. It looked like we tried to draw the foul, but unable to get the whistle to blow for us. And that shot does not fall. So going a little too quick for our own good right there. Kent State is slowing it back down, which really is their style, but hey, it's also our style too, so they have to be careful with that one. As they get that one down low, fired up as contested shot, and Kent State drops that one in. It's going to be 16 to 35 right now. We have got a massive lead here at home over the Kent State, whoever the hell they are. And so with possession of the ball at the top, working it around the outside, trying to decide when to get it down low to get that easy shot. We do need to slow it down. We are a half-court tempo kind of team. As we pass that one in, he drives the lane. And that one's going to be up and off the rim again. We've missed about our last 4 or 5 shots, for Christ's sakes. And that's not a good way to be. So 19-point lead, 35 to 16. Kent State with possession of the ball. As they have it around, drop it down low, slam it home, and that's going to cut into our lead just a little bit. Now here we are a little bit later in the second half, 3 minutes to go, and things actually did pick back up for us just a hair bit as we were able to get back on our way shooting. 47 total points. If you look, our point guard is our high point man with 10 points today. 3 of 9 shooting, not the greatest percentage. But hey, it has led to us having a 23-point lead here with 3 minutes remaining. This is a pack your bus kind of game. Let's go ahead and get this game done and send them home where they can go crying to their mammers and, maybe make them feel better. Maybe someone will pat them on the tushy, tell them they're special or something, because we sure as hell ain't treating them like that. And for some reason, we get our calisthenics workout again looking kind of foolish, but hey, it disrupted the shot well enough to make them miss. And now they're only shooting about 33% on the day, so our defense has been a big key in this game. Now we get it down low, and we have a 23-point lead, people. I'm not going to slam it home with 25 seconds remaining on the shot clock. All right, I think we need to continue to work it around, and this is what we're going to have to do. If we're going to want to win more games, like I said, we're 5-10 on the season. We are going to have to take times like this to really kind of narrow down how are we going to play our offense most effectively. As they drive it in, that one's smacked out of here. Recovered by our point guard, gets it over to our center, drives in, slamming it home with authority. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. What a play off the turnover. But back to what I was saying before, our little turnover quick score, we have to figure out how we are going to play on offense, right? We've had some questions in that realm. Our shooting isn't all that great from the outside. We have to get these ones down low to fall. And we got to eventually start making those on the outside. We can't win games forever, just surviving solely on points in the paint. So we got to keep that in mind. Here we are taking the time down. Like I said, I'm not going to be completely disrespectful to Kent State. Let's give them some hope as we drive that lane and fire that one up, and they're going to blow the whistle for the foul. Driving it in comes our point guard, and the whistle gets blown. Maybe they shouldn't have fouled us. Just a thought. Now, we're going to go ahead and send out a lot of our backups out there at this point. Now, our point guard is still there. He's got 10 points on the day. He's already 2 for 2 on free throws. Hopefully we can make him 4 for 4 after this. Now, he did make that first one, so he needs to make just one more, and that'll get us over the 50 mark for the game. Throws that one up, and it's going to be good, and we finally take him out of the game as well. So getting our bench guys in, our youngsters, getting them some playing time, that's going to help us later on in the season. And God forbid, we're 5-10, and we need a big-time winning streak. But if we can get a winning streak and get into a tournament, one tournament. We're going to need some guys to have some experience getting into that if we want to win and make a splash. So here we are with a 27-point lead, 51-24, taking this final minute down and out, and just really, I mean, that's what it is. We're just taking the time down and away. As we drop that one down low and drop it in, 53-24. Now that was too easy. As they come back with a quick little slam dunk right there, but it is kind of meaningless. 53-26. 27-point lead at this, and no more shot clock, no more nothing. They're not fouling us, obviously. Why would they do that? And no, I'm not going to take this shot. All right, I've got some dang heart. I've got some respect for the men on the court, and I'm not going to do that to them. And I would not ask my players to be those kind of players. You got the team beat. Let them be beat. Let them lick their wounds. And we need to go on and get focused for the rest of this season. All right, we're 5-10, and now we are 6-10, ladies and gentlemen. 6-10 on the season. Big time win at home in a conference game. And that's a good way to get things going. Maybe it'll help us build some momentum. A lot of great aggressive plays down low. That's what I love to see. And that's what we really do need more of as this season goes. Once you get them down low, you draw them in, and then that'll give us an opportunity to get some more shots off from deep. We just have to be sure to convert those shots. So now that this game is over, let's go ahead and take a look. I said we are going to simulate a lot of games throughout the season. There's just a lot of them. So, yeah, they're going to be simulated some. So looking at Eastern Michigan is the next game up. We are going to go ahead and simulate that one. Let's get there first. And let's get it underway. Speed is normal. That's going a little too slow. So we're going to speed that up as well. Trying to make it 2 wins in a row, and it looks to be pretty tight, 24-24. Kind of a little bit back and forth game, which kind of shows you where Eastern Michigan stands as far as talent-wise, because we ain't got a whole lot of it. And coming into the final minute, and we will get the shot off and the final win on that one. Big time win for us. That's going to make 2 in a row. Look at that, 12 for 24 shooting from 3-point, 30 for 66. Our shooting has improved overall. Now that right there reminds me to let you know to hit the subscribe button if you have not hit it already. And if you did like today's video, you're excited for college basketball season coming up, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. It really does help out the channel. And I really am grateful for everything that y'all do for us here at Champion Sons Gaming. All the support y'all have shown the channel is amazing. So in the next episode, we will have a few more games. I'm probably going to, I don't know if I'm going to play 2 or just simulate a couple. We will have to wait and see. But until then, everybody, I will see y'all in that next episode. So as always, stay safe. And, well, y'all know how it goes by now, right? Later, y'all.